People's Democratic Party has berated Senator Adams Oshiomhole, leader of the All Progressive Congress in Edo State, and senator representing Edo North over his unabated criticism of Governor Godwin Obaseki's administration, challenging him to name areas his administration performed better than that of Obaseki. Speaking at a press conference on Sunday, the Deputy Director, Media, Aswe Yigodalo Osarodion Ogie, Governorship Campaign Council, Reverend Olu Martins, said Oshiomhole's administration has been one of the most corrupt, chaotic, and most dishonest of all administration that has ruled Edo State. Olu Martins challenged Oshiomhole to pinpoint areas his own administration performed more than Obaseki's administration. He said, as we approach the September 21 election, it is apparently clear that the All Progressive Congress, as led by their leader, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, has perfected the acts of falsehood even at that age. The All Progressive Congress has been pretending as if to say it has never been in power in Edo State. All we hear from their mouth is that Obaseki did this, Obaseki did that. But from 2008 to 2016, we had the leadership of Comrade Adams Oshiomhole as governor of Edo State, and it is important to do an analysis on how the state fared under the administration of Adams Oshiomhole and the leadership of Godwin Obaseki. Fortunately, I was prominent in the civil society, and I can tell you clearly what the experiences were. The administration as led by Oshiomhole was the most corrupt, most chaotic, most brutal, and was the most dishonest. I remember once Senator Femi Okunremi was going around the nation in consultation for the proposed national conference by President Goodluck Jonathan. They were at the Emmaguere College, and Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, as the governor, came there to grandstand. But he was confronted, and before you know it, some boys had moved in, led by one of the youth leaders, and scattered chairs right in front of the mobile policemen brought in from Abuja and other neighboring states to protect Senator Okunremi and those in his entourage. We also remembered the time when the Nigerian Labour Congress, led by Emmanuel Ademokun, protested at the Palm House that has been reconstructed, and he was beaten blue and black. And the next day, he had plaster on his head, beaten by a former national president of Nigerian Labour Congress. And that tells you what Oshiomhole did when he was the governor of Edo State. There was no protest we held that we were not beaten. With Oshiomhole as the governor of Edo State, if it were not the youth leader, it will be his brother. For us, it was a surprising thing to us because for Adams Oshiomhole, who built a reputation with constant confrontation of the government as the NLC president, a former commissioner for information in the administration of Adams Oshiomhole, and now the APC director of media and publicity, Orobosa Omojo, in his book, The Breach of Trust, said that Adams Oshiomhole is good at picking weaker vessels in the place of stronger people for his administration. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot coming from the opposition slamming Adams Oshiomhole. But let me start with you, Nze. What do you make of this story and the bickering between APC and PDP in Edo State ahead of the Edo Guber elections?
I think, to me, they are playing simple Nigerian style of politics.
All right.
Which, to an extent, is not good for us. Because politics of name calling, politics of fault finding, and all that. In as much as I am not from Edo State, neither am I living in Edo State, but we are not completely out of what is happening within the circle of the nation. Now, nobody can match Adams Oshiomhole with that administration with that of Obaseki, based on what we knew, what we had, what we saw maybe on the pages of newspaper and television screens and all that. You see that Adams Oshiomhole, by his own administration, which he took over from Lucky Benedium, performed creditably well. Okay. Now that Obaseki is trying to, compare and contrast from whatever view they are coming, if you look at everything that Reverend Martins pinpointed there, he was only looking at the angle where he felt Obaseki should have subpedaled you know, where he gangstand and all that, how we beat people and all that and all that. No, that is, to me, it's not the right politics to play. Tell us that Adams Oshiomhole didn't build this school. Obaseki built. Adams neglected this road. Obaseki fixed it. Adams did this. Obaseki did. Than coming to say, why would, okay, if anybody is, let's take for instance, if you are in power, and somebody is coming to just pick something in your eyes and simply because he expects you to soft pedal and show. No, you don't do that. You have to stop some certain nonsense. But we are not in any way giving credit to all this kind of brutality and high-handedness that some people in power parade today. But what I'm thinking that should be done by PDP as against APC is to prove a point by your actions, not by what you say. Because coming here to give rhetorics and all that, it doesn't make sense to me. And I believe that the people of Edo State who will be casting their votes on September 21 will look at the statement of the publicity secretary of Obaseki's campaign organization. They will look at his speech as a joke. Yeah, I am not standing for APC nor standing for PDP, but I'm saying the truth, the way I perceive it, and the way I believe that common Nigerians perceive. You know, last time Adams Oshiomhole was saying that the schools he built, they are getting dilapidated and Obaseki is not fixing them and all that and all that. We saw those things. Such are the things that they should look out for. Okay, if these public buildings are not being taken care of, as a governor, what are you supposed to do? What are the Edo people benefiting from your government that they didn't benefit in other governments, the STY governments? No, try to fix things. Try to put things up.
You're right.
Prove a point. You remember that you have to do everything to woo those who will cast vote for you. Not just to talk them into, you know, as if you are talking to children who don't have reason, who don't even know what happened in the yesterdays. So you should know that for them to cast their vote in the coming September election, they will look at your performances.
All right.
Now, in as much as Aswe Igudelo and Monday Obolo are coming up to lock horns, let it not be that two of them will be fighting up there. And Bata, Olumide Bata will from the beneath collect everything, which in fact I'm also praying that it happened that way. Let these big ones that have led us over time and have failed, let them wait. Let this small, let Labour Party try their hands.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, interesting. Churchy, what is your take? Say here is of the opinion that the attack was on the person of Oshiomhole and not
they has just spoken like a Labour Party member. And I know where he is going to, but let me just go direct to
He may need to explain to us better.
The way he spoke, you know, he spoke like, but really, I'm a PDP member. I will say it anywhere and anytime. But so far as Edo State is concerned, I really have seen what is happening in Edo State, and I gave it to APC. Before this time, adding to the wall of Gibatra factor that is being attached to the candidature of the APC. I gave it direct to the APC candidate, being Monday. So, but in the other way around, let's just go direct to these criticisms. You know, really, it happens in politics. People come up, they say this or that. People want to, you know, use character assassination to demote the persons that they want to see on their way when they want to achieve power politically. But the most important thing is not even the character assassination. The most important thing, like they said, is the blueprint. I said it here time with that number that political year is different from the governance year. You know, when it did not do well in the years of their governance, the political year, you will not have anything to tender. It is very, very clear. You know, Obaseki does not have a scorecard that that can testify or testifies the credition or the the excellency of his party succeeding him as the next governor of Edo State. That is the reason why every other person that wants to campaign in Edo State, they want to use Adams Oshiomhole as PDP members. They want to use Adams Oshiomhole to discredit APC candidatures. But looking at what Adams Oshiomhole has done is not what we are looking at now. What we are looking at now is the credibility of both the APC candidate and that of the PDP candidate, and also the march forward, the minds of the people. If you look at what is happening in those states, no matter what PDP would do now, they cannot beat APC. I've said it before.
Why do you say that?
Because APC, right from time, they organized their home very well. And they started earlier in making sure that they move ahead to knowing the mind of the people, we people to themselves. And as it stands now, many of the stakeholders in PDP are already APC members. That of the Labour Party are also members of the APC. And going down to the campaign structures and the way they have been moving, I've been getting feedback from Edo State. And I know too well that Monday Bebelo has moved almost, he has completed around the areas within Edo State. The local government, they've almost concluded visiting even mushroom politics. I mean, candle, they call it a lantern campaign or candle campaign. That is, they've gone around. Even in the night, daytime, they are moving around. And while the PDP were in a court before this time, you know, chasing shadow. So there is nothing the campaign publicity secretary or chairman of the PDP can say about Oshiomhole to will people to PDP. The ball is in the court. This is almost the end of August, and 21st of September we are going to, by the end of 21st of September, the election is done. Anything, the election is within the next 27 days, 26 days from now. So what are we saying? What I'm saying is that they should leave about the criticism about Oshiomhole. That is not what they should be doing now. What they should be doing now is how to get back to their drawing board and rearrange how to face 2028 election.
All right.
So, but for now, I have seen it that the APC has taken the day.